for whatever reason, I guess because of the Ravens' historical deficiencies in the passing game, and developing homegrown wide receivers that have an impact. It's a touchy subject to talk about the Ravens' passing game and some of their receivers. The Marquise Brown issue that's come up in this past week, it's a constant speculation on whether Antonio Brown will be on this football team next year. I mean, both of those guys are talented dudes. Obviously, I think all of us want Marquise Brown around. Hopefully that's a ridiculous rumor. It seems like it is to me. But one of the guys that, to me, is criminally underrated is Devin Duvernay. And he had 33 catches this year, I think, on 47 targets. If you just look at the stat line compared to his rookie year in 2020, the stat line looks, similar. I think the year before he had 20 catches on like 32 targets or something like that. Here he is running what I call a wheel sit, so he's gonna threaten running the vertical up the field, and then he's going to turn it back towards the sideline against the Broncos early in the season. I thought he had more impact in the pass game than later. It was very sporadic though. Once Bateman became healthy, Duvernay's impact was obviously more felt on special teams. That's why he's a Pro Bowler. But here he is going in motion. I think he could be utilized more, to be honest with you. 33 catches. I know that probably 4 or 5 of them were on that fast motion where he runs in front of Lamar and Lamar just flips the ball to him. So those are considered receptions because it is a forward pass. So I get it that some of the receptions technically, are not great catches. But look, he's capable of doing more. I think that should be obvious to anyone. Here he is as the point man and bunch, and I think he's going to run right past this DB and be open and available for the football. And we just miss him. Maybe it's a little bit overthrown. Great speed. I think catches the ball extremely well. I don't remember too many out-and-out drops, to be honest with you. I know the video resolution isn't great, but you can see the separation that's here. And the ball is just slightly overthrown, maybe by 1 yard. Devin Duvernay can make plays for this football team. I don't think we need Antonio Brown. I don't. And I don't have anything to do with his, whatever his other issues are off the field, or I don't care about them things. I don't think we need him. We have, finally, homegrown, drafted talent at the wide receiver position with Marquise Brown, Bateman, Duvernay, Prochet, Wallace. I don't think we need to draft a single wide receiver unless there's someone available that just falls up in our lap. Second, third, fourth round, whatever, that just shouldn't be there. Here he is on a third down. I talked about this after the Broncos game. He took it to Patrick Surtain, the rookie. Here he is going to work on this little slant to the inside. It's a 3rd and 7. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I got part of the screen covered up. But he, great catch in some traffic with a recovering defender all over him. That's an NFL catch. NFL catch against a great defender, if you ask me. Did Surtain get beat up on sometime this year? Sure, he did. But I think everybody agrees he had a quality rookie season. The guy is not overrated at all. Devin Duvernay is just underrated, period. Makes himself available on the correct leverage side, whatever type of route he's running. Really a special talent, if you ask me. Here he is in empty. Just going to sit down on the hash, which we know the Ravens attack the hash a lot. Strong guy. Really, really unique play here. This is a 3rd and long against the Broncos. The first 2 play calls were horrible. We were I think the down to make is like the 22, 21 maybe. So, great call. This is a intentional thing that Le'Veon Bell does. He just sits here. And we get this, angled hook by Duvernay. And the timing of this is beautiful. It's a screen is all it is, but it's a reverse screen. Once he catches the ball, Bell then goes to block a defender so Duvernay can run around him. And I talked about this in the week after the Broncos game, probably in more detailed fashion and better than I just did right now. But we'll let it run so you can see it. You can see that Duvernay's caught the ball, and he's already orienting himself towards the sideline. Bell has done nothing. Looks like he's being lazy. That was all by design. Extremely smart player and a good blocker. This is a good block. I think they initially threw a flag on this and then pulled it up. I can't remember. But great timing on it. Great design. to get the catch, a short catch on third and, what was it, third and 15, and then get to the sideline. Third and 25, excuse me. That was the 10-yard marker. So you see, I think we ended up with 4th and 8, and I think we get a field goal out of this possession. Great call. You can use Devin Duvernay anywhere, man. You can use him anywhere. I know everybody wants to talk about using him at running back. I don't talk about that. I like how he's utilized. I would just like to see him used more in the role that he is currently used in. You get a better sense of it here, catching the ball on the hash, and then running towards the sideline, and the great timing and great block by Le'Veon Bell. Underrated element to his game was the blocking. And then Duvernay's capable of yards after the catch. I know he only averaged like 8.4 per catch this season. So his yards after the catch, were not great. Here he is up top against the Broncos. This film that I'm showing here is all from weeks 1 through 5. That's all that I have completed and totally labeled in my database. You can see all the information up here. I have a way to sort by athlete, which I have sorted, this for Duvernay, so that I can quickly go pull plays, just from that athlete. But anyway, he's open on a slant, and Lamar kind of throws it, back in towards his body and the defender, which I think is Surtain. No, it's a different DB. They had taken Surtain out at this point. The defender is able to, recover and smack the ball away. You get a better view of it from the end zone angle. Duvernay is off screen over here. It's gonna be this DB here that makes the play. And you can see there's a lot of space to throw the football over here. We get it too tight in towards Duvernay's body, allowing the corner to make a play. But he would have the ability to he would have a higher percentage chance to make the catch if it was thrown further out in front. Against the Colts, this over concept, this is a catch, by the way. He came from this side of the field, so we're gonna pull it back here. Usually it's Andrews running this route. This time they switch it up. Andrews checks up, and Duvernay runs the over concept. And this is twice this happened in the Colts game where Lamar throws this football into space, allowing a guy to get open. Now, it is leading them into a defender in this case, but Duvernay was the one continuing to run, not sitting down. Lamar, I think, throws it intentionally underthrown so he doesn't get decked, and he still almost does. Great catch by him, if you ask me. You guys tell me what you think, man. This is only 7 plays from the first 5 weeks of the season of him at receiver. I don't think we need to go out and get other guys. I think we have all the guys we need in the wide receiver room, which is a really weird thing to say. It's like a person who's criminally overweight suddenly being in great shape, and people and maybe even that person has difficulty, thinking in that mode. We have a great wide receiver room. We do. I don't think we need other guys. Now, if Marquise Brown, something crazy, if that stupid-ass rumor is true, okay, maybe we need to go get somebody in the draft, but I don't think we need to address it at all. Here he is running this, I call it Z under, where the other guys are just getting out of the way, essentially like a clear out by Andrews running up the seam, and then Duvernay running the under. Almost scores against the Colts. I believe that's the possession where we fumbled the ball away with Lamar on the goal line. I could be wrong. But in any case, look, let me know what you guys think, how you feel about Duvernay. I think he's underutilized, and I know the Prochet falls in the same category in terms of being underutilized. We could get more out of Duvernay and then properly utilize our draft assets on other positions that, if you ask me, should be higher priority, than going out and getting another receiver, which typically in the past we needed to do. We're back on the first play. I've just got sorted, to show 7 plays this morning. My intention is to show plays from a different Ravens player every day. Now that I'm getting things organized in my database, and it makes it easy for me to create content. Again, consider joining my Patreon if you'd like to be able to use this database to create content of your own. Let me know what you guys think of the video in the comment section.